Oh. What up, peeps? Yeah, Forza was fun. Forza was fun. Alright. Now we're gonna drop some sativa in here. We're gonna drop some sativa, Keith. Oh, I didn't mean to put a lot. We're gonna put a lot. Alright. Oh, let's do it. Oh man, I was watching an interesting video. I was watching Europeans watch stuff about America, you know. And honestly, people are people. So there's a lot of things that are the same. Just because people are people. But, you know. Come on. Start bubbling. Come on. There we go. Oh yeah. Alright. Let's do some more Call of Duty. Oh, my buds are in there. It might get sweaty as fuck. We're gonna play some. You know what? No. We're gonna keep going with the face off. I fucking dig it. I'm gonna play a little bit. I really like this stuff, bro. What's this again? Oh yeah. That's kind of weird. I like the fucking bus though. Bro, I love the fucking bus. You know what? I don't care. Let's do it. Let's do it. What's wrong with that fucking sniper? Where we at with this fucking shit? Oh, fuck. Fuck. Let's do the marksman, because the sniper should be easy. We can do that shit on stakeout. I love these headphones. It's so quiet. It's so quiet. Anyway.
Kill confirmed. The lead is ours.
Where's that fucker at? Yeah, where you at? Fuck, come on. Oh, dude, this is easy. This is gonna be easy. So, my people get in. Then it's not gonna be easy no more. Did that count as a triple? Probably not. Probably not.
Single shooter. Target appears hostile.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate you.
Deploying mine. Spotted enemy spring mine.
I didn't even see him until it was too late. Oh shit, they're getting better. Oh, Hunsberger.
Move up. Mark rings down.
Shit, you're friendly.
Using thermo. Semtex front.
Enemy grenade.
Got grenade, bro. Fuck, almost could get, almost. I think I could get this on stakeout. The thing is, I don't want to just kind of rely on stakeout.
Heads down. Sniper working.
Oh, I hit that motherfucker too. I always go after the wrong one. Oh, fucking eyelash. Fuck.
Semtex front.
I always did love the. I think the English accent on a guy. Well, not so much anymore. But I used to think an English accent on a guy was annoying. Right? But I love the English accent on a lady. Also,
Heads incoming.
I think I actually like the accent of an Australian lady more. But I like English accents. I love it. I wish. I mean, I always wanted to date an English lady. You know, I don't know. Not the proper English, but you know, the normal, you know, common, I guess the redneck English.
Thermo sent.
Where they coming? I couldn't do it. Sometimes I can. I mean, like, oh man, dude, sometimes it feels like I just don't have the feel for the fucking the thumbstick. And sometimes I'm on point. But I always did love the, you know.
Going off.
English and Australian, they're kind of so similar that I like them both, but I guess the Australian accent isn't that hard. You know, like it's a little more closer to English, like our English, where it's a little easier to understand. Maybe, I don't know, but show these fucks out of camp. Got him. Let's look at it. Oh shit. They put me in their spawn area. What the fuck?
Lining one up.
But yeah, I always did find the English accent very sexy on a woman. But not that fucking, not the, you know, the Queen's English.
Hostile marksman in our AO.
You know, like I like Irish. I kind of dig the way the Irish ladies speak as well. Scotch. I think it's Scotch. Is more like the Queen's English. I don't know. I don't know how to do the Scottish one. I can do the, or maybe what I do is a blend of both. Honestly, because yeah. I could do English, but it's just it's a different part of my mouth. You know, it's like that people learn how to articulate their mouth differently in different languages. There are some sounds that other languages don't use that we use, and vice versa. So you just change the architecture of your inside of your mouth when you speak. The best way to describe it. So anybody can mimic an accent. Anybody can mimic an accent. It's just about contorting your mouth to say things. You know, like, so they don't use the. So this doesn't happen. So they know as wa. West, where, the, where. I mean, they just don't know. You know, it's like it's a whole different movement. They'll never go to make any sound in some language. You know what I'm saying? Like, say, like, where they. First of all, V is pronounced differently in other languages, and the W is the V. It's a double V. It's not even a U. It's crazy. I watch some of these fucking shows, bro. I watch some of these shows, you know, where they oh man, what's that one? It shows the origin. I love etymology, the origins of words and stuff. So, alright, is it just me by myself? Where's my people at? But blast trap would be fun in here. But yeah. Oh, let me turn this down, bro. This motherfucker's full fucking range here. Wait, why isn't it? So it doesn't matter what the fuck I put it on. No. I don't know what the fuck. Fuck, wasn't fast enough. I gotta say, a bigger screen, this is the perfect size screen. Especially for me, because the screen's not too big to where I gotta like turn my head. I can just flick my eyes, it's faster. So, you know, this is like perfect. Yeah, it's a 24.5-inch screen and it's 1080p. I just don't need it to be a higher resolution. You're not. When the video games become like movies and like actual, you know, like picture light, you know, then yeah. Honestly, we got to get better with the resolution before we even think about VR in the way, you know. I don't know, man. I think it's all inevitable to become biological at some point. Like biological ships that you see on these fucking, you know, shows and these sci-fi shows. I think I'm beginning to understand why we were the perfect, you know. It just makes sense. If you were to create a robot, it would biologically make sense. Because it doesn't wear out. Like, think about it. Think about, man, you got people, bro, walking around 100 years. And, you know what I'm saying? It's like they're not wearing out, you know? Fuck. You know, it makes sense. You know, to make, like, if we were created, it makes total fucking sense why they would use. I mean, it was probably a combination of us and machines. But see, we would never become a hive mind where machines would. Machines are capable. If you wanted to, if AI wanted to, it could devise it to where other machines, it's a hive mind. It could create the brain for a machine. Like, in other words, machines aren't sentient. So if you have one that becomes sentient, even if it's just a software, even if it's just software, then it can like create brain, like, you know, kind of like how octopus has brain. You know, its tentacles are a part of its brain. Kind of like that, where it can have free will, but also be part of the hive mind. So this machine could do this very easily, where biologicals can't. So yeah, humans would have to like actually come up with a plan and act it out and all that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah. Okay. I think it's time to switch over to the snipe. Oh, man, that kid. Are they having fun though? You know, I must have been a loud ass fucking kid too. Dang, bro. I love fucking using a sniper. Dang, bro. Are you fucking serious? Dude, my boy was right. My boy was right. It's so easy to get fucking... Man, I bet you I could have got that triple. I could have got that. I hate that. But I did that shit with the burst, baby. Fuck, it's a whole room full of them. That's called going in unprepared. Fuck! That's some bullshit. Hold on, hopefully nobody jumped in so I can back out and fucking I gotta pick another gun, bro. Yeah, man. Even dark matter probably wouldn't be that fucking hard, dude. I'm only fucking... I don't know. I should make it to where the diamond one is my favorite. I should kind of like, you know, see how fast it... Look at that shit. Look at that shit. Alright, yeah. Alright, let's do this shit. So... Alright, that one's still good to go. So I want to change this to the dark matter. I want to change the normal guns, you know. Now, all right, 3-round burst semi, 3-round semi. So I'm gonna do like I did for. We're just gonna go top down, bro. Top fucking down. And we're just gonna go there. And we're just gonna use that. Alright. So sniper. Oh yeah. So I'm gonna go and fix some shit after I do this. Okay. Dang it, man. This is what I wanted. Alright. Alright. There we go. So all that shit is a fucking is like, you know. So the base gun I wanna do, you know. Alright. So now we need to put a new one here. And so once again, alright. And these are just cosmetics, so make sure. Okay. Alright. Okay. So this is dumb. Alright, so I'm just gonna like, I'm doing XM4. We're gonna, first of all, build options. We're gonna put these like they are. Alright. Alright, this one. Alright, this one we're still working on. Okay. So, now we can make it look like anything. But, alright. Attachments. Know we're going with our Kepler. We're loading it up. Barrel. Reinforced barrel. Need that extended. That rear grip. Do we want that? I think this. I think ergonomic. And then, fuck that laser shit. 3-round burst. I don't know. I think rapid fire. With a 100-round mag, I think rapid fire. Alright, so here we go with this. And we can just keep it basic. Maybe I'll put the decals on my favorite gun or something. Alright, so that's done. Alright. So SMG. Let's do this one. We're doing the C9. Okay. Alright, so this is just pretty shit. Fuck. Okay. So we're just gonna throw that in. Okay. And let's do this shit. No, this shit first. And we're gonna do the Kepler, the mono, and the reinforced. No, we don't want to do the auto. We want to do in the mag. There we go. Balance. And we throw rapid on them. Now let's put them full metal jacket on. And this is where we go and change radical and camera. Alright, now let's just go down the line. Shotgun. Alright. Oh, went too far. Alright, we're doing the SP. Alright. So we're going to take this one, and that's what it is. So this should already be done. Yeah. Alright, so that's that one. And did them marksman. Now, oh, we do have LMG now to fuck with again. Well, let's God. So yeah, we can go. So we can start working on these. So actually, come on, back up. U-47, what's this? I don't know what the fuck that is. I just says. Okay. And we still got Christmas shit on here. I don't give. Oh shit. Let's get this bullshit. I hit the wrong button. Oh wow. Yeah, it's got some bullshit on it. Actually, how about this? How about we just move. Alright. And yeah, it's just easy to do this. So we did SMG. And we're working on this. What about special? I mean, I ain't working with that. Alright, so I fucked off enough. Let's go. This is gonna be interesting. Alright, now we got, because I can do LMGs again. And I'm just gonna go down the line. I forgot about LMGs. Yeah, I want something different. Fuck this. Alright, y'all. Let's do it. I just fucked off. Well, it's only been 30 minutes. I mean, it seemed like it was a long time. Yeah. McBuffins. Yeah, that way I always, I'll I'll just, I should run like a 5 and an 8 duplicate. That way I have 5 and 8 of each one. And I might do that. But it's whatever. Oh, what is this? Heirloom. Oh. Snipey, snipey. Sniper, no sniping. Let's see what we can do, y'all.
Build your combo score to earn buffs.
Alright.
We're winning. Keep it that way.
Thermal grenade out. Enemy tactical. One in my sights. Thermo sent.
Dang it. They don't even notice me, bro. That's the fucking funny thing. Fuck you. Over the top. I still dig fucking Master Splinter, bro. I don't give a fuck. That's like the best skin. Bro. I don't know, I might do some stakeout. But I'm trying not to like grind. I'm just trying to like get the camos just by playing, not like trying to actual. I'm not trying to actually camo grind. You know.
Hostile shooter.
Bro. Tarzilla.
Planting spring mine. Movement.
Bro, I fucked up. I thought it was my fucking teammate, man, at first.
Incoming sniper.
And I flinched.
Good effect. Good day, mate. I'm striking.
Oh, he got me. On the nose. Kinda went hard on the herbals today. I don't know, man. Just, you know. I don't know.
Thermo incoming. Thermal grenade out. Semtex incoming.
Hey, not today was alright. Today was good. It was just yesterday. It was some type of way.
Hostile concussion spotted. Hostile thermite.
Dang it, man. It's the accuracy, I think. Right, looks like shit.
Further incoming.
I should be hitting that shit. I mean, that shit should be going down. I don't know, dude. I really just think it's not dating is my biggest fucking problem. And, yeah, I thought I had therapy scheduled. I may. I don't fucking know.
Crimson.
I gotta look. I do think it's fucking being single.
Oi, that was too fucking close.
Reclaim the advantage. Now hold it. They've taken the lead.
I don't know. I'm getting to the point to where I'm getting to the age of like, I don't. It's not even gonna make a difference anymore. It's like honestly, I abstained from dating for good reasons, but I don't know if it was the best reasons. I think maybe if I would have found, like, actually tried. But then again, it's like, man,
Enemy mine.
I'm just not a relationship person. I guess, you know. I don't know. Not everybody's, you know.
Enemy tactical.
Sometimes friendships are hard for me to fuck. But I don't know, man. I think maybe a like, you know, maybe a stable environment would have been more healthier from my kids, you know. Because they really wish that they would have had like a female role model
Taken the lead.
more in their life. But like, honestly, the ones that were in my other kids' life weren't that great, you know. Some of them, it was good ones and bad ones, you know. But at the end of the day, none of them stayed. So.
Finish the job.
My fault, their fault, combination of both. Not my kid's fault,
You've given us
but
the
my
lead.
fault, the other person's fault, or a combination of both.
Hostiles reclaim the lead.
Yeah, but it does affect the body, I believe.
Do not
And
let the fugitives escape. Langley won't sleep.
I don't know.
Hostile Crimson. We need to fight.
I don't know. I do miss being in, like, you know, that feeling. I was actually watching The Last of Us. And the guy was like, yeah, the guy was talking about something. And this is what, like, Molly and ecstasy does, too. Like, it gives you that feeling. But that feeling when you're into somebody and somebody's into you. That, you know, that connection. Chemistry, whatever you want to call it. You know. Yeah. Alright, how'd I do? I know it. Man, I think I might have some fun with an LMG on this one. I might as well run him down, dude. That dude's right. Fucking dark spawn's easy. And I'll just make my favorite ones diamond. The coalition. I don't know, man. If we were reincarnated, dude, it would be nice to retain some fucking.
Face off kill
You
order.
know what I'm saying?
Green light. Go, go, go.
I might not get 3 kills on the road with it. Dude, this is... I'm stupid. Come on, man. Put an SMG in this sucker. But yeah. Oh yeah, I wanted to go stake out. I'll do that next. But yeah, I mean, it's just, you know, having someone to talk to, like, on a different level than everybody else. You know, sometimes you just need a confidant. It's, you know, and sometimes your friends can't be because, you know, your friends can't always play that role. I mean, it's nice to have, you know, a bunch of friends that each, you know, you can go vent to, but it's still not like talking to someone that you're intimate with. You know what I'm saying? That's just different. You know, it's different. You know. And then what's crazy is a lot of people who are together don't have that connection, and that's sad. A lot of people get together for, you know, selfish reasons. Like, someone will get with someone because, you know, they're doing bad. Like, yeah, I had a friend of mine do me that shit. It was crazy. I seen it coming. And somebody, you know, we made out one time, like fucking 20 years ago. Kissed for like 5 minutes. Not even. It was like a little kiss, and then that was it. It just did. There was, and it's like, and motherfucker, like, she texted me, you know, asking, you know, just like, but she basically like asked if I had someone, and, you know, and wanted somebody, and I'm like, nah, man. And then I was like, you know, they said, you know, they had feelings, and I'm like, you know, I'm like, bro, if that was true, I think we would have made out for more than like, I think we would have made out more than one time. And we made out one little time real quick, and that was it. And I didn't, you know what I'm saying? We never developed that love. I knew it was like bullshit right off the front, because we never did, like, develop, you know, we didn't grow that love and shit. Like, we never dated. We just, like, we know each other as friends, but, you know, but we weren't close friends. We didn't hang, you know, you know, I just know of them, and one time we made out, you know, and it was just like, you know, and there was no chemistry, no sparks, no nothing. Because if there were, there would have been seconds. You know, somebody would have went for seconds. Neither one of us went in for seconds, and it never became anything. So it's like, and I was like, you know, well, what really crushed it though was like, I told you know, this is how I feel, and then this could always change, but as of right now, how I feel, I'm definitely not gonna have a living girlfriend. There's no way. I'd have to be married for them to live with me, and then I still don't know if I want them to live with me. You know what I'm saying? I kind of like the idea of them having their place and me having mine, and we just have somewhere to go. You know, we just not necessarily. I mean, we don't have to get together for kids. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to be in the same household for the, you know, for the benefit of children. We're older. We don't need to be up each other's ass. I can't deal with someone up my ass like that. You know, I know that would frustrate me. So it's like, and when I said that like, right there, that pretty much fucked her whole fucking idea up. Motherfucker was gonna like, oh yeah, I love you. you know, let's get together, and then she gonna come like, stay, like for real though. It was like she literally after I said, yeah, I wouldn't, I'm not ever gonna live with my girlfriend and shit, or my wife. I don't even plan on living with my wife. And she said shit, and that's when she was like, oh yeah, my old man's come wants to put me out. And it's like, that's what I'm saying. People get together for that shit. Just gonna say, I'm telling you, people they do that dumb shit, and then they wonder why. They have a fucking toxic relationship with somebody, and they wonder why they always fighting and they don't get along. It's like, bro, it's like shit like that. So, man, people aren't honest with someone that they're trying to spend the rest of their life with. They use it. I mean, bro, if you want to get out of a dude's house, there's dudes that will get you out of their house. You might have to fuck them. And she, you know, and she was probably willing, you know. She was probably be down for that. I mean, she just ain't my type of chick. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I'm just saying though, she would have had a better chance of me putting her up for a little bit by being real and just saying, hey man, my dude's put me out, I need a spot to stay, you know, temporarily, than to sit there and try to tell me some bullshit that like, yeah man, yeah, bullshit. You know, I knew that was bullshit. I knew what was up when she asked if I had a girlfriend. That's, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, why would you want to start a relationship based on bullshit? You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that's like, no, you're gonna like, but that's how a lot, bro. You'd be surprised. I hate to say it. It's not just women, but it's mostly women that do that shit because it's society's fault. We you know, I mean, newer generations it's better because you know there's more females working and with the newer generation than there are, you know, where Sage even in mine, even though a lot of my generation works. But still, a lot of my generation's hung up on that old way where, you know, like this friend of mine, that she doesn't do anything. You know what I'm saying? It's like she doesn't, you know, she's provided for. She don't have to go out and work. So this girl has worked, but she hasn't worked in like the last fucking 10 years, I don't think. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, nah, I need you to go to work. I don't make enough to fucking take on another mouth to feed without that mouth bringing in income. You know, there's no way. You know, so I have had a wife that didn't have to work. I don't mind doing that, you know. But usually, if somebody's not going to work in the job force, they'll do work on the home front. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that person has specific jobs that they do, cooking, cleaning. I'm just that all is negotiable, right? I'm just saying, if one's out working, they're not dirty in the house. But the one that's home that's not working, it's very easy for them to just kind of like keep it clean, or you know, pick up or whatever's worked out. You know, I don't believe that there should be gender roles when it comes to home economics. You know, men and women both are well adept for cleaning and cooking, so and making money. So it's all about coming up with a plan that everybody agrees on and keeping it flexible. But anyway, oh yeah, I wanted to fucking play Stakeout. But you know, but I mean, for real though, I mean, do something. Whatever. Maintenance, changing oil, cooking, cleaning, gardening. Do something where, you know, both people will do shit. You know, both. I mean, really, there shouldn't be one person to have. Because look, taking care of a household, I've done it on my own a lot. It sucks, and it is a lot of work. I have one kid, and I'm feeling more overwhelmed now. You know what I'm saying? And it's just because of the sheer, you know, length that I've been like doing, picking up after other people and stuff. It, you know, it's just you get tired of the same fucking job at some point. And you know, so that's why I'm saying no. One person shouldn't just be doing housework. Definitely not. It's, you know, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot for one person. But you know. But like, yeah, she's not that type of person to help out like that. Is what I'm trying to say. Cool chick, but you know.
Overdrive. All targets declared hostile.
But yeah, she's not for me. She's not my type of height. You know. But I'm just saying that she's not the only one I had. At least she would be down. She'd be down for the intimacy. She probably would. You know, she would. You know, it could be something that could be worked on and negotiated. You know, I'm just like, you don't come bullshit me. You know, you already kicked off the conversation with, like, you know, bullshit. And, you know, I mean, there may be, I'm not saying that there's not feelings. She never did argue with me. She never did tell me different when I said that, you know. Yeah, and she sure the fuck didn't act like disappointed. Like, she didn't act like, she acted disappointed more than, like, say, what do you call it? Fucking, feelings hurt. So, nah, man. So it's like, yeah, I mean, she would have been down, but like, I do know some motherfuckers, some chicks, you know, oh shit, hit the wrong button. I do know some women who pretended to like me, but wouldn't even like say make out. Like, this chick would have been down. Like, I'm telling you, like, all this I'm saying, at least, you know, we did, you know, she knows me, I know her. I mean, she would have been down. She would have been down for some action. You know what I'm saying? She would have. Where, you know, this one chick, this one girl, not girl, woman. Sorry for using, you know, those terms, but one woman, pretended like she liked me, but never, only would hug. No affection. Just hug like you would hug a stranger. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, and I'm like up front. I'm gonna like call you out. Like, no, I thought you liked me like that, dude. I do. It's just this, or it's just that. It's always an excuse, right? You know what else is a constant? Hey, you got $30 I can borrow? You know what I'm saying? Same fucking thing. That one is just keep a motherfucker hanging on. They the worst kind. Because they keep you chasing them. They keep you chasing them, bro. At least this chick would have, like, committed. She would have been my girlfriend. You know, she would have. She would have tried. You know, even though she was trying to get out of a situation, you know, that chick would have, like, at least been my girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? Where this chick it never got past the friend zone. And there's been others like that. Like and I've seen motherfuckers do people like that. I've seen motherfuckers pretend to be a motherfucker's girlfriend, live with him and everything, and it's still, it's still BS. And they still just doing it for their benefit or whatever. You know what I'm saying? They living with them, they call them boyfriend or girlfriend, but they'll say they can't have sex with them because of some kind of medical condition. I've seen some people do that shit, I don't know about to me. Maybe. It might have happened to me. But but nah, definitely, it's a thing. Motherfuckers say, yeah, oh yeah, I can't do anything, I got this or that or whatever. Got that, what do they call it? That, it's real bad too, that stuff, oh shit. I don't know, something where, it hurts and women, and it's, I want to say the organs are like fallopian tubes, the ovaries start growing like it's like it looks like hair or whatever or some shit when when they do whatever, the x-ray or whatever. Endometriosis, that's what it is. A lot of them holler that shit. Well, we'll say all that shit. Yeah, and I know women that had that shit. I've been with women that had that shit. That they will have sex. They can have sex like, 80% of the time, 90% of the time. It's only every now and again, and of course everybody's different. It's only every now and again, where it would be uncomfortable, or, they couldn't, or they would just be in pain. So, you know what I'm saying? And then they would do, and they would do other things, just say, like, because sex ain't just about penetration, right? According to Bill Clinton.
You fucking blind?
So, like, some women would be like, well, yeah, look,
Hostile, 12 o'clock.
your little head, my least favorite. Oh, you can put it in my egg. No, I ain't put. Yeah, bro. People should be up front too, dating. All right, you a chick and you like it in there, let a motherfucker know. But see, I'd be like, that ain't my shit. I ain't trying to get it dirty like that. So, if that's what you like, keep swiping left. But anyway, man. Yeah, so I'm just saying that there's people out there that take advantage, and they're just with people to get themselves out of a bad situation. And it's like, those are the motherfuckers that I just can't get behind it, dude. It's like, it sucks. It sucks that that's a society we live in, that there's such diversity in economics that someone would pretend to be interested in you because they're in squalor, or they're with someone they don't want to. Instead of just, I don't know. I never wanted to, like, if I broke up with someone, or if the relationship ended, right, more or less, if the relationship ended, I would rather have someone, because, you're lonely and most vulnerable at that point. But, like, they got motherfuckers that, like, they just get with someone so the other one doesn't fuck with them. The old ex-significant other doesn't fuck with them. Ain't it taking a lot to shoot? Bro, fuck these motherfuckers. You know what we're gonna do?
Reclaim the lead.
Going off.
We've taken the lead. Stay on task.
But yeah, that's just, and that's what makes me not want to date a motherfucker. Well, the thing is,
Claim the advantage. Now hold it.
you know, it's been over 5 years, so it's like, I'm just used to being single. Just used to it.
Falling behind, Crimson.
And there's less of me that wants someone than there is of me that wants someone. But like, other than that, I don't know. I was just talking like, you know, I know it affects me in ways being single, because we're like we're social creatures and whatever and whatnot. And so I know being single's affected me, but bro, you know, when you got motherfuckers out there that are trying to get with you, you know, just to fucking, like, I had an old friend that actually was like talking, and like, we've already established that we're not, you know, we're not really, we already established that like, you know, we're more like the friends with benefits. Like, we're friends, we haven't had sex a whole lot, but we have. But there isn't that boyfriend-girlfriend, like, type of shit, right? And so, like, she was talking about staying with me, you know, at one point. Like, this is like, I don't know, 20 years ago. And I'm, you know, it was like, I don't know, it was just like, she'd be talking about like, you know, oh, you could be with, you know, you can be with who you want, you know, and this and that. I'm like, bro, you don't have to be my girlfriend, bro, to stay with me, you know. We don't have to be a couple. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I don't know what she was trying to say, but I know she never, you know, she wanted to be my girlfriend when we were teenagers, way back when. And yeah, it just never worked out that way. And it's like, yeah, we were roommates for a while. We shared a place when we were adults. And yeah, it's like, yeah, we both found out. I think we both found out we probably like kill each other. Literally. We kill each other. She get way too fucking angry, and I can't handle that shit. And I'm like me. It's like, we just wouldn't have made it. We wouldn't have. It would have been one of them toxic relationships. But it was kind of like, you know, on the air of like, you know, on the air of that shit, you know, like getting together for the wrong reason. I'm just saying, you know, it's... And then I've dated successful women. Dude, that's a whole different fucking ball game there, bro. And it's from my perspective, the women who are self-sufficient, I mean, it's a flex. Not much of a flex anymore because more women are self-sufficient, but for women, you know, women my age, that's a flex. You know, so, and it's like, bro, they think they're better than you. It's like, you know what? I've raised kids. I didn't need a woman either. I respect that you're a person, and it's nice to be needed. You know, even though I may not need a female, you know, you do. You know, these women might not need a man for like, and women truly don't need men like men need women. Biologically, it's, I mean, I don't know, maybe they're going, it could be one of those things that's misconstrued fucking research. I don't trust the research right now until everything gets on track. When corporations get their grubby hands out of the research, that's when I'll start kind of like believing research. and shit. I mean, now that a lot of stuff has come to light, it's not like it was in the 1900s. You know. But yeah, no, there's still got a lot of my generation that dude, it will straight up come move in with you same day. I've seen my friends, bro. Meet a motherfucker. Literally meet a motherfucker, have one good fucking night out, and then yo, the next week she's living with him. Damn. Like, nah, bro. So first person I lived with was my wife. We moved in with each other when we got married. After me and my wife split up, I didn't live with anybody. I would watch motherfuckers be married and like meet a motherfucker and be married again within months. I'm like, nah. So I didn't have a live-in girlfriend until, you know, I gotta do the math here. It was like, dude, it was like 6 years. 5 or 6 years. Wait. Maybe, wait. No, okay, so, hang on.
Sorry, mate.
Okay, not 4. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't have a living girlfriend for 6 years after me and my wife split up. Not divorced, but split. After me and my wife first wife stopped living together. I went 6 years. No, maybe more than that. I want to say 7. 6, 7 years. And then, I brought, you know, I met this girl and, it's fucked up, but, you know, neither one of us was, I think, serious about the relationship. I mean, we developed feelings. And I needed someone to watch the kids, but eventually we developed feelings, but it wasn't a very long relationship. So that was short. And then the next 3 I lived, but not for, like, one was for a while. Yeah. One was short. We only lived together for like a little bit. Very short. Within a month. Then there was the little one's mom. And we were together for a couple of years. And then my second one, which we lived, and dude, after the second wife, nobody else. I went through like 4 living girlfriends. And we kind of lived together fast. Not too fast. It was me and the second wife was the same thing. We didn't live together until we got married. And honestly, that, it was, yeah, we didn't live together until we got married. And she's the one where I learned not date someone that lives fucking in your same neighborhood. But yeah, I mean, Dang, bro. But come back for more. I'm not done. So I guess what? I have had 5 live-in girlfriends in my life. And there was 6 years, 7 years between you know, there were spaces. Like the space between the 3 and my second wife was like a couple of years. You know what I'm saying? It was a couple of years before I lived with my me and my wife lived together after my girlfriend before her. So, oh no, I did live with that one too. Okay, gotta add one more. I forgot about my soulmate. Could I forget? That was the first time we'd ever lived together. We dated for a little bit, but she wanted me to move in with kind of fast. It was like, but it was like a month. It was a month or so. And I think we should have lived apart a little bit longer. Like give each other time to acclimate to each other. But that's another one that, you know, we do better as friends. But even though our soul, I don't know, it's weird, so it's a weird situation. But anyway, so yeah, I had one more, and that was like 3 months or so. I don't know. Yeah, it was like. So yeah, one more in the mix. And that was. Okay, that was after. That was after my second wife. She was, yeah, that's right. She was after my second wife. But there was someone after my second wife. Oh, that's a trip. So yeah, I mean that's just the ones I lived with. I've had a lot of like girls, women I dated that didn't live with me. I'm telling you, I pretty much tried to stay away from the ones, I pretty much resisted motherfuckers coming to live with me because I really feel like you really, before you have someone in your house and you disrupt them out of their life, that you need to be sure. And dude, you should take like all kind of time. You should take like a year to get to know each other before you move in together, and then you should like live together for like a couple of, you should live together for at least a year or two before you get married. I wouldn't recommend getting married. I wouldn't recommend waiting to get married to move in. That's just dumb. That's making someone have to get used to someone, and that puts you in like a anxious state, environment. To just, should like at each other's own pace, like, learn each other and, and it gives you time to miss each other too. So, yeah, nice little casual game. I might play like later on. I'm definitely not gonna like play much more. Like I'm probably gonna cut it. I may cut it in 10 minutes, or I might just do 2 hours. but I don't know.
Semtex, run!
Haha.
Slide them. Tango front!
Yeah, I don't know. But I do miss a girlfriend coming over, you know, once a week and hanging out. Like, I liked it when
Semtex incoming!
you know, like I go to her house, she come to my house and spend the night. I go to her house and she spend the night. You know what I'm saying? I like that. I like that, you know.
Been outplayed, Crimson One. Step it up.
I just like that, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I miss that, you know, it's like, the new wears off so easy when you start living together. It's nothing to do with marriage. You know how they say marriage changes you? It's like, not that. It's like people are fucking full of shit and lie when they get in relationships, and then it's just like, yeah, they lied about tolerating this and tolerating that and wasn't upfront about shit. You know, and you just get tired of motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? And their quirks. But if you don't live together, you're not. You know what I'm saying? I really think it's a great fucking idea. You know, the only thing that would have kept me doing this kind of shit when I was younger was I was worried about cheating. I don't give a fuck about cheating. Is she cheating? At least be honest and let me know. So I mean, if they polyamorous, fuck, I'm down. I'll go like have another girlfriend. Too, you know, it's like I enjoyed like when I dated multiple people. I liked it. I did. I mean, I'm not saying like I could go either way, dude. I could be monogamous with someone as long as they're monogamous with me, and especially if we're not up each other's ass living with each other. Or, man, I can date around. I don't give a shit. You know, because love is, man. You love someone, it don't matter. That's all it is. It doesn't matter. As long as they're in your life, right? It doesn't matter. You love them. That other shit's just jealousy and bullshit. You don't need that. I found out, man. You have motherfucker in your life just by being their friend. You know what I'm saying? It's just letting them do them. Just be their friend. And, you know, because if it's true love, then there shouldn't be intimacy and all that too clogging it up. You know what I'm saying? That should be able to be separated. And that's what I'm talking about. Let's fucking snipe these motherfuckers. Let's do it the lazy. So yeah, I don't give a fuck. Come on, bastard. Come on, little bastard. But yeah. Either way, dude, I could have a significant other, bro. That, you know, I don't know. I miss sex. I do. I ain't gonna lie. I'd be lying if I said I did. But I also miss the conversations, the watching the TV shows, the sharing of interests, learning about someone, exploring someone, you know, physically, mentally. You know what I'm saying? Their dreams and their memories and whatever. And their erogenous zones. But
Incoming stun!
But yeah, I fucked up. I was doing good too. My sister gonna still hate me. We're on the corner.
Enemy grenade incoming. You're done.
We can move to the flanger.
Spring mine. Semtex front.
Yeah, I do miss the, I do miss that. I just, like I said, I don't need it every night. I could look forward to it. One of the, me and the girl wanted to like kind of date, kind of like not get too serious, and we would get together one night out of the week. Every now and again, we would get together a couple nights, and for me, it was like I liked it because it gave me a chance to miss her. I don't think she liked it.
For brains.
She just don't want to be that person. But I'm not. She didn't want to like be polyamorous, and I wasn't talking about that. But she doesn't want to be that person that lives away from their significant other. She wants them around her all the time. If she needs comfort, they're there. She needs comfort, because reason, understandable. And so she would need, she just requires that. But for me, once a week, twice a week. I mean, it could be every day. It's just some days my house, some days their house. That's the way I'd like it. Just if I did want to like just have a day to myself and not interact, I had that option. If they're not living with me, I have that option. I could just, and I would have a couple of days where I would just do me, do my house, work in my yard or whatever. I mean, I would just need to chill with them, at night. Hang out right before sleep, watch TV. Just, kind of long for them the whole day, and miss them. I used to do that with my first wife. I worked the morning, she worked the evening. And she would, I would just long for her, when she would get off. Of course, she didn't like, she wasn't into me like that. And, so, she got home and she already partied or whatever and been with who she wanted to be with. So I was like, she got home, it was like, she was going to sleep. She didn't want to deal with me. And here I was, the whole time, just, missing her. And it's like, it'll make you fucking seem like a creeper, bro. Like, they will perceive a motherfucker that just really like, just really wants to, just is under the impression that, yeah, two people, like other girlfriends, you care for each other, you into each other, you know what I'm saying? But not everybody's affectionate that way. But I don't know, man. It was just like I wanted to do things together all the time, and that was perceived as controlling. And it was no, I just wanted to be. I didn't get to be around her, and when I was, she was not into me. So I just craved that. You know what I'm saying? I just craved that attention. I just craved being around my wife. I loved her, and it may have turned into controlling after the fact, and I'm not saying I'm not controlling, but initially, I would want to do things with her because we didn't do things together, and we just didn't act much like a fucking couple, You know, I mean, yeah, we managed to have kids and shit,
Hurry that. Job done.
but I don't know, dude. It's just, it wasn't what I had, I guess, with somebody else. And what I had with somebody else, you know, as someone who was going through puberty lonely
Target down.
with all these, you know what I'm saying? I grew up at that time, grew up in the country, like in a more rural area. And, you know, dating's hard. Especially when, you know, like, people 5 miles away or long distance, you know, it costs more to call. Yeah, it wasn't like the suburbs, you know. It wasn't like, for me growing up in the 80s, wasn't like big or, you know, those kind of like Goonies or anything like that. It was like very far between your neighbors, and it was just harder. And I didn't know how to approach girls and shit. So when I did get a girlfriend, we both were alike. So we were hopeless romantics that loved hard. So like we developed this like we just connected, bro, and there wasn't even any like sex. It was like, you know, just making out and bullshit. Not even third base or whatever. Third base actually came after we broke up. But it's just, you know, when a girlfriend treated you like this one did, like they treated you like you felt about them. You know what I'm saying? She treated me like she loved me as much as I loved her. That's what I'm saying. We both shared the exact same feeling of euphoria and love and empathy. And to go from that, you know, and it's like not finding any, like not really, I never found anyone that treated me like that. Like I found, yeah, I mean, I was in love with my first wife like that, and my second. It didn't have the longevity as it did with this girl, and it could have just be because she was my first girlfriend, just kind of like my wife was my first, you know, person I had sex with, so that bond was probably from that. You know, so I may not even have felt about my first wife if me and the first girlfriend would have done something. It would have probably it could have changed things for better or worse, honestly. I mean, you know, but it's just like, yeah, man, I go off on tangents. Anyway, yeah, you know, so that's what I deal with. I deal with me not wanting to fucking be with somebody, but biologically, my body craves that attention. My emotions crave that attention. My brain is like, man, ain't nothing but bad shit with that, man. That's just costs money and time that you don't have neither of.
Drop the enemy's long gun.
I don't know.
This shit ain't working. We've lost the advantage.
Almost got almost. But yeah, I'm just fucking off talking about bullshit. I would love to have a girlfriend, you know, but I don't want one enough to go get one. you know, I'm sure in the fuck not gonna fucking pay for it. I hate someone to fake their feelings for me or fake. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'd rather meet somebody and have a one night stand than to pay for it, like than to pay for it. Because I mean, it's like if I want someone to want to have sex with me, not feel financially obligated to. You know what I'm saying? It's like I want someone to want me. I want someone that, like, you know, I don't want somebody just like, I like that feeling of when someone wants you. And you know, like, some prostitutes could probably fake that shit, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's not real. At the end of the day, it's about as fucking honest as my friend saying she had feelings for me so she could get out of her situation. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's what it's like. And it's like, oh, so I'm gonna pay money for that? I'm gonna pay money for someone to just bullshit me? What, you know what I'm saying? And then it's like, well, if you want it, you know, with a one night stand, you know, if it good, y'all might go in for seconds. I mean, man, that's one night stand, like, had sex like 4 times, you know, like, we would have sex and then chill and talk and bullshit, and then we get tired of talking, we start touching each other, and then we went at it about, damn, I think we both was sore as fuck. That girl had a boyfriend. Went home to her boyfriend, sore as fuck, after fucking me 4 times. All night long. Like, didn't even get sleep. Just fucked all night. Smoked weed. Fuck. Anyway. I'm just saying. You know how expensive that would be with a prostitute? That's why, I mean, it's like, and then that girl wanted to have sex. She wasn't just having sex because, you know, I was giving her, I mean, dude, we didn't go on a date. She just came, someone hooked us up. Someone just, like, hooked us up. Yeah, you might be down. She was just a freak. You just, like me, just, you know, like to have sex with new people. You know, like, just, you know what I'm saying? She just wanted to kind of, you know, she just liked having sex with, like, beautiful people or whatever. I don't know. And fuck it, you know? Hell yeah. So we did. And that's what I'm saying. It's like, at least she wanted to fuck me. She wanted to fuck me 4 times. And I want to fuck her back. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. It's like, yeah, it goes back to what I was saying. Like, you know, this chick ain't getting with me because she want to be with me or like me in that way or anyway. You know, she just, but like, what I do miss that intimacy. I can be monogamous. You know, it's no problem. It can be 1. It could be 3. It's like, I can adapt. And, you know, I won't cheat. I only cheat unless, you know, I feel like I'm only gonna cheat if a motherfucker having fun. If I'm sitting here playing like I'm the motherfucking, if I'm sitting here like not playing, but if I'm sitting here like being faithful, and I'm under the impression that, you know, we're exclusive with each other, and then motherfucker like, you know, fucking around, having their little fun, acting like they fucking, you know, either like dating or and not in a relationship. Well, yeah, I'm gonna cheat, but because they want an open relationship, and if they don't tell me about them, I don't tell them about me. I'd rather motherfucker not know who I'm fucking with. You know, I understand. I mean, if they're your girlfriend and it's a spoken thing, that's one thing. Then you got those crazy relationships where they always bring other chicks into the relationship, and the chick want to bring a dude into it, but they never down for that. Nah, we can have other chicks, not dude. You know what I'm saying? It's like, no, just go. Don't bring the motherfucker to my house. Like, I'm not gonna bring the chick into the house. You go to your dude house, I go to my chick house, and then this is our house. You know? I don't really necessarily want to know who they fucking with. And I don't want them to know who I'm fucking with. It's not about keeping secrets, it's just uncomfortable. It's just uncomfortable. It's like, you know. How long have we been doing it? Yeah, let's go for 2 hours. Oh, I got my people in this one. Yeah, we're gonna go for a bit. They might not want to hear me talk about that shit. I mean, they can just go watch it on the stream. But I don't know, man. I don't want to live in girlfriend. If I get married, I hope she got her own place and I got my own place, but I wouldn't be opposed to getting together. But oh man, dude. I've lived with people and I just assume not. I just want to have my space. I don't want to have a room. I want to have space. Rooms. The one thing I like about having my own house, I could chill in my garage, chill outside, chill in my bedroom. I chill in this room. I chill in my bathroom. I chill at the bar. I have my spots. It aggravates me. I got 4 fucking stools on my bar, and my kid will chill in my stool. He'll literally chill in my spot. I'll be like, yeah, I'm gonna make me something to eat and chill and watch. Chill at the bar on my spot. And the motherfucker be chilling on my spot. I don't say nothing. I don't make him get up or nothing. I'm just saying. It's just like, dang, bro, there's 3 other fucking seats, bro. You know? I'll clean the bar off, too. The bar collects shit on one side. It's so funny. And, you know, oh my God. I gotta, like, break down and, like, just start working at cleaning my shit. I gotta look at this PlayStation a little more, too. But, anyway. Bro. I gotta pee. I just like having my own space, you know? Like, I don't mind the kid live with me, but I really do hope at some point the kid gets out on their own. Well, I can have some days to myself again. You know? That's why I know I don't want a motherfucker living with me. You know, I crave I crave like fucking solitude and shit. Oh, we're gonna fuck him up.
We're winning. Keep it that way.
I can't tell if there's a lag in the audio or not. Come on, where, motherfucker.
We've taken the lead. Stay on top.
Well, every fucking thing's easier since I got that fucking... honestly, without the headshots, everything's easier. Yeah, come on, stay there.
Stay on top.
Fucking hey, bro. I don't know, I think I fucked him up. You ready for that triple? Oh man. I'm gonna get him, watch. Shit, almost. I'm about to get him right now. Usually I get them. Yeah, yeah, but and then I'm a hopeless romantic and I'm a fucking freak. So it's like I can't. Oh man, I gotta stifle fucking flirting, bro. It's just. Oh, and I was about to too. Like, there's this chick that works in the pharmacy, and I went to go buy a belt. I went to buy a belt or whatever, and she's like, the way I was holding the belt. Well, I was just holding the belt, right? And I was holding it like someone about to whip a kid's ass. And she's like, oh, I thought you were gonna whip me with that belt. I'm like, I mean, I'm kinky enough. Or some shit like that, right? Bro, I seen her, and like I don't have a belt on. I didn't put a belt on today. And but she didn't check me out. She wasn't my cashier. But bro, if she was, I'm gonna be like, damn, I forgot my belt. I was gonna definitely flirt with her. Cause I mean, like, I made that, you know, that comment, and she wasn't offended by it. Let's just put it to you that way. And she didn't say, hey, come whip my ass with it either. But it was, you know, we've interacted here and there and stuff, you know, like, but not flirty like that. That was the first time I was ever flirty with her. And it was like, not, it was low key. It was more like, you know, she brought it up and she said, you know, and she didn't mean for it to probably go that way, but she didn't seem uncomfortable with it. You know, but then again, I wasn't vulgar either, you know. But, I miss flirting, bro. I really miss flirting, bro. I kind of just wish I had a friend I could just sit there and flirt with. Like, you know. And send them a little, I don't know, like a pseudo girlfriend. I don't know. It might turn too real for me, you know what I'm saying, on my part, you know. It might all start out like that, but then at some point, I might misconstrue them playing along as, you know, maybe they're not, like, you know, down. I don't know. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, like, if I had a friend that was just, like, be the emotional part of it, you know. But yeah.
Mover here. 5 enemies slotted. Get down, frag. Hostile shooter.
I don't know. Well, if I had a girlfriend, I wouldn't be able to do this. Because I played World of Warcraft. I got with my second wife. And she fucking hated that I played World of Warcraft. But I mean, I would have to play at certain times because of the times that my friends would get on, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Being single suits me. I'm just, you know, it's just, it affects men emotionally. There you go. Guess what? Now we gotta fucking change that shit. But yeah, I do miss meeting someone, flirting someone, having someone interested in me and me interested in them. That's a cool feeling to have someone that likes you. You know, and that's why I hate people who mimic that. You know, I hate people who are not interested in you and they pretend that they are and they do such a good job. You know, like fuck, bro. And there's enough fake people in the world. So I definitely pay attention, you know, if someone I'm interested in. Yeah, I probably wouldn't date someone that didn't have their own like way to go, and because I mean I've dated girls, not necessarily being like taking advantage, but it's girls. It's not me taking advantage. Girls who are down and out put in more effort, and it's probably more fake. But I mean, you know, but I've dated girls that weren't down and out. I've actually dated more that weren't, but only a couple of my girlfriends didn't have a way to go or their own place when I met them. Like honestly, wait a minute. So honestly, get down. All right. I don't know, man. Like I said, I'm picky too. That's another reason why I'm saying I'm real picky, and not necessarily physical, because like I don't care about skin color whatsoever. I'm more about body type. I don't care about. I have preferences, say like hair color, and like just hair color, more or less. I like dark complected girls, so you could say skin color, but not really, because it doesn't matter if they're African, Egyptian, or Spanish, or what. I like, or you know, Polynesian. I like dark skin, like you know, tan, like not dark, you know, like tan to dark. I don't care. It just, but I've had girls that were like pasty motherfucking white, you know. And so it's like, yeah, I have preferences, but you know, I'm not like I don't. I've dated motherfuckers that were outside my preferences, but the thing I'm kind of strict on is body type, like, you know, obesity. Kind of strict on the obesity thing. You know, it's whatever. Yeah, don't, you know, when you stop looking like a woman, there's no interest for me. We can just be friends at that point, because that's all we're going to be. You know, it's like, we might make out, but it's like, I'm not attracted to, you know, potatoes and marshmallows, grimace, and barrels. You know. And there's people with thyroid problems and weight problems, and then there's just like, and I'm not going to say lack of willpower, because that's bullshit. Just bad eating habits. Eating the wrong food. All it is. It's not willpower as much as it is there's something else going on, possibly. We're eating, like, you know, when I play video games a lot, it's the same thing. It's not necessarily about willpower. It's about you just comforting yourself. You know, it's a comfort thing. Because look, I mean, I've been overweight. I know, you know, me, it's not necessarily because of that. I just had a slow metabolism and I was eating the wrong shit. But even that, I've bent the rules on. I have dated some plus size women, but there is a line I will not cross. But dang, alright, motherfucker. But yeah, so I'm picky. But I'm not picky about, like, in that respect. I'm picky about, yeah, I'm not gonna date someone that is down and out and looks like they need, like, if I meet someone and then I find out, you know, oh, you know, especially if they don't have kids, and they, you know, nobody's living with me, so it's like that's not even gonna happen. That's like no one's living with me, not unless, especially when we're not married. There's only one person I would let live with me, one, as far as outside my children and grandchildren. There's only one person. And we already tried that and it didn't work out, so we're not, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't have to worry about that. That's why that's the one person that I would bend that rule for, because, well, no, because it's them, first of all, but a bonus, hello, it's not, they're not going to want to live with me. And, yeah, no, I don't want to live with them. So, you know. But they'd be the only one that I'm like, if they call me today, hey, I need to come stay. That's the only person. Like, I've literally turned down a couple. Literally. Like, no, dead issue. There's only one motherfucker that I know that won't fucking take advantage and, you know, already has a job, and they would have that. They would have a place. They could have my room. They, you know, not have my room, but I would sleep on the sofa. Like, say if they were staying, if they needed to stay the weekend or whatever, just over some bullshit, I would sleep on the sofa or this futon so they could have my bed. You know, that's just how dear they are to me. And that's the only one person. One fucking person. So, but yeah, me not living, like, if I meet someone and that shit comes up in the conversation, that's already going to take care of anybody that has any kind, that's trying to get with me. For that kind of, you know, to get themselves out of it. Like I said, it worked with that my friend. Like, she literally said, like, shit, you know, or damn, or whatever. She literally was like, well, there goes my fucking plan, basically. Yeah, and that's a good plan, dude. Honestly, just tell a motherfucker. Just tell a motherfucker you're not gonna live with them. How many fucking kills can I get with this gun? Oh, did I just get dog spawn ammo on this? Baby!
Advantage, now hold it.
Let's go now. I gotta get it on this one, huh? Let's see if I can do it. I don't even know what I got dark spawn on, bro. Dude, I got top motherfucker. Dude, I'm getting dark spawn and I'm in a fucking lobby with my sweaty friend.
You're supposed to be the CIA's best. Act like
Enemies have disarmed the spring mine.
Oh yeah, this thing's a little weak. I'm gonna have to do that burst. No, this don't do the burst, does it? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that would yeah, that's a good idea, yeah. And y'all motherfuckers tell, you know, if you're out there dating, looking for new people, and you're a motherfucker that don't want worried about, they just trying to hurry up and move in with you. Well, I'm gonna tell you. I tell this story. I'm gonna tell it again. Me and my wife were on the end. Me and my first wife, when we were on the end of it, I met this chick. Her boyfriend exchanged the number so he could get weed from me. Well, she hit me up, and they were split up, and she had my number. He didn't have a phone. He was a scrub. He didn't have a car nor a phone or nothing. So he had to give me her number. And she hit me up. And we got to kicking it. And me and the wife split up. And me and the little chick, we became exclusive. And she would bring some stuff. She would start bringing shit over. One time she wanted to hang her clothes up in my closet. I'm like, what the hell? I was like, kept it light and humorous, but like, bro, what is this? Oh man, you ain't unpacking, motherfucker. Leave that shit. but she would try. She would try to leave shit, and I would bitch about it, dude. I would point it out and bitch. I'm like, no, you're not gonna slowly start bringing shit over here until you have enough stuff over here that now you can come over and this is your fucking second home. I didn't 100% trust her because she was too flirty and shit, and I was right. Anyway, that motherfucker, like, talking about, her mom was putting her out or some shit. Which I knew was bullshit, man. Her and her mom got along great, you know what I'm saying? They didn't fight like that. Come on, I mean, the mom let her use her car, bro, you know what I'm saying? The mom let her use her car, so it's like, I know they, you know what I'm saying? I knew they weren't fussing like that. Because she would have said something. Like, she would have been like, oh man, me and my mom's beefing. You know what I'm saying? It would have started off a whole different, not just, oh, matter of fact, my mom put me out. Yeah, no, go stay with the dude that you... and that's why, too. Because she had a friend, and it could have been all on the up and up. And we talked about it after the fact, and she's adamant about, like, they just wanted it to look like that. And I didn't think nothing of it because I have female friends that I would go chill with and there would be nothing going on. You know, so I know that's very much possible. But, you know what I'm saying? If I'm at my friend of mine's house and if my person calls, I'm going to answer. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to answer. Bro, you're at this dude's house and you ain't answering your phone, he ain't answering his phone. I done went over there and knocked on the door and they don't answer the door. She done did me that shit too. That's the thing, we did shit for each other. We never, you know. But my point is I told her, like, go live with your friend. Go live with your friend. But she said they on purpose made it look suspicious. And I'm like, well, all you did was make me give me the green light to do what I do. I started fucking with my ex-wife. You know? And I was faithful for a while. Because she started making it look like she wasn't. I mean, it's like, bro, why do that? Don't test me. I mean, because... You know, it's like I learned from my first wife. My first wife acted like we weren't even married. You know what I'm saying? Like that didn't mean shit. So, nah, and I was faithful 7 fucking years, man. And I had motherfuckers flirting with me. I could have been fucking having some good, like, there was people I wanted to be with, bro. I could have been with, bro, if I would have known. The way she that's what I'm saying, people should be more honest. I wouldn't have been down for it when I first hooked up with my first wife, but like, honestly, that's a pretty fun lifestyle. I mean, you know, it's because you can't, you know, you could talk, you could have, it's like having 2 different confidants and getting 2 different perspectives, and it's not like an echo chamber. You're gonna hear 2 different perspectives. And it's nice, you know, I mean, you can do that with friends too, but you're going to be more forthcoming with, you know, people you're intimate with and stuff like that. So it's like, it's different when you're intimate. But for me anyway. But yeah, you know.
Enemy was sent out.
Oh yeah, let's throw some text at him. I mean, that's not some text.
Eyes on enemy. Done.
Alright. Let's do this then. Why you gonna throw shit at me, bro?
Hostile shooter. Not so fast. Stay with me.
Come on. Oh, I must have killed him.
Visual on enemy.
Damn.
Hostile Molotov.
Fuck. Oh, now you just gave me. Now I got some more ammo, fucker.
Have eyes on.
Oh yeah.
Thermal grenade out.
So yes, that's the story. That's a whole bunch of stories. But I don't know. There's some girls I miss, man. Sexually, intimately, emotionally, all of the above, like different, like there was some I just hated. They were such a shitty fucking, like they had no motherly instincts at all and shit. And it was just like, yeah, man, and the sex is just so good, though. It's like I missed the sex with a few of them.
Black Ops, close this shit down. Eyes on enemy.
I keep fucking driving them around, bro. And I just want to fucking...
Assaulting.
Haha.
Enemy soldier. God damn, I love this.
34 to 13.
Run.
Bro, I mean, I didn't go and do the, what I was supposed to, but... Brr, did it. Hell yeah. Oh yeah. Which one did we fucking get? The sniper, huh? Oh, I wasn't supposed to do that. I was supposed to do that one. I don't care. I think I already got that one done, huh? Oh yeah. Wait a minute. I don't know what the fuck just happened. I don't know. I don't know which ones are fucking dark spawn anymore. I don't know. I think I'm gonna do one more. One more. If it doesn't hurry up, I might cut it. But anyway, that's the gist of my whole fucking outlook on dating, dude. I just lost interest in meeting motherfuckers and shit. Like I don't want someone. I don't want a girlfriend enough to go get fellas. I have no problem. You know, once I figured it all out, once I figured it all out in my 20s, getting hooking up with someone isn't that bad. You know, isn't that hard, bro? It isn't. You know, you just gotta like talk to them. Just talk to a motherfucker. That's all it takes. Sometimes conversations sometimes go which way you want. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes a smile means I'm just a nice person, and sometimes a smile means I'm interested. And sometimes, especially if they're like a cashier or even worse, like a waiter or waitress or whatever, you know, you smile like you're interested, get you tips, which is another reason why I hate tips. I just wish restaurants would pay people. Honestly, I wish tips would go away. Only tip like, oh man, that was outstanding. If it was, you know what I'm saying? Tips are kind of expected when they should be a bonus. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, when you went above and you went above. You know what I'm saying? You went the extra mile. Yeah, here's a tip. You just did the bare minimum. I didn't even see you. You just came around every 20 minutes asking if I needed a drink. You just did your job. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you pay a motherfucker, they wouldn't have to smile at you like they want to fuck you.
Now hold it. Nice. We're pulling ahead.
But, you know, that's the kind of shit you gotta deal with too. So. Come on. Come on, that third. Oh. But, yeah. And now here I am with a dating app, and I don't want, and there's a lot of people I match with, and I've actually had a couple conversations, but I'm not ready to just go full blast. I don't know. Maybe I ought to actually like look at the ones I matched with and read their bio and see. You know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I might. I just wouldn't mind. I don't necessarily want a friendship though, and I'm not saying like fuck buddies. I just kind of want
Losing this fight.
friendships again. You know, I don't need a relationship. It'd be nice to have friendships. with women again. I miss being friends with women. You know, I always had, man, I had like 4 women there were 3 women that were pretty much constant, and 4 women that was constant in my life, bro. 4 women that was constant in my life that I could always talk to, you know what I'm saying, and just gossip like a woman with, you know. And it's just like I miss that. Not even nothing to do with fucking, and they have friends. Maybe I just need to do that. I don't know. Let's see. But I just miss the interaction with women, you know, and not necessarily on the whole intimacy thing. I miss that too. But it's 2 different, you know, like 2 different cravings, 2 different types of people. You know, I definitely missing having a girl, at least a girlfriend, you know, that to talk to. But I'm also missing, you know, like if I'm gonna have a confidant, it's like I talk to my guy friends. And I vent to my guy friends, but it's different venting to for me, it's different venting to a woman. It's like a guy that doesn't like talking to women about personal shit, trying to talk to a woman. That's how I feel like when I'm talking about personal shit with dudes. And it's just, you know, where I was raised, dudes were different, you know. Not bad. Number 5. Number 4. Alright, I'm gonna go pee. I'm probably gonna do some more of this. I was thinking about getting off at 10. But, I don't know, man. Chill, though. I'm in a good mood to talk and bullshit. And I ain't doing nothing. Oh. How about we just... Yeah. Oh, I do confirm. Yeah, I want to take the headphones off and stuff, man. I'm tired of I'm just tired of having shit on my ears sweating. My ears. They're not really sweating. Those are actually comfortable headphones, but yeah, I'm just done with having stuff on my ears. Yeah, I'll leave the little whatchamacallit in there. I don't give a fuck. What would it be called? Octahedral? Oh yeah, I'm doing MR. I'm marksman. I put MR.
Face-off kill confirmed. You know what Langley expects. Get it done. Taking the lead.
Yeah, I don't need any fucking sound.
Sniper threat neutralized. Hostile Molotov. Grenade. Movement.
I got that motherfucker though.
Flashbang. Eyes on enemy Molotov.
Bro, it just got sweaty as fuck. What the fuck?
Oi, sunshine. Sling
Bro,
your
that was a triple. Go fuck off. Double my ass, dude.
assaulting through.
Alright. Aim, bro. What? Don't I have dark spawn? This is the only thing I have dark spawn on. Alright, fine. Fuck it. I gotta change all my guns, bro. Every fucking gun I put in there has got dark spawn now. Every one I set up has dark fucking spine.
Get down, frag. Lining one up. Hostile flashbang. Hostiles are respawning.
Wow. You know what? How about this one? Yeah, use this one. But no, I am gonna. I wish oh man, dude, I'd love to smoke some weed, but I'm just can't justify buying it. Okay. Oh, you know what I always do? Oh, I made a little extra money. I can get it, and then and it's like, nah. I'd rather take 20 bucks and go and sing karaoke than to buy $40 worth of weed. Because I can go out and with 10 bucks and have a good time. Give me a couple twisted teas because I don't like drinking too much, especially if I'm traveling out of town in a different city. But you're just tired. But yeah.
Semtex incoming. Flashbang incoming. Hostile assault back.
Yep.
You're dead. Assault pack removed.
Eyes on hostile Semtex.
Yeah, man, I might make this my last one. I'm just ready to chill. It's been 2.5 hours. It's been fun though. Fucking it up.
Molotov sighted. Target ID.
Dang, bro, that motherfucker right there. expect this motherfucker here to get 3 kills in a row. It doesn't have the fucking mag.
Thermo set. Enemies at the target spring line.
Alright, fuck.
Time short. Put your head down and secure the target.
Hostile shooter.
I won the triple?
Stand down, Crimson. We have what we can.
Yeah, that's good enough.